Okay, abusuya bɛn ma kɔ abasonko so ɛde ba POG Media so. Abusuya yɛn bonwura yɛn nsɛm mu no after sɛ Anass ɛwe case to Kennedy Japan no abusuya finally Anass aba abɔnten ɛde nsɛm bi aba abɛto dwa nsɛm na Anass bi aba abɛto dwa no ɛkyɛ sɛ ne victory ɛne ɛkwan a wafa so awe case no ɛde atia Kennedy Japan no. Abusuya sisi ade Kennedy enwoma mu aye diama Anass akyerɛ ne sɛ masa ɔno no onye nipa ketewa yɛn sɛ mo mmerɛ yɛn nkyɛ ɛwɔ ha mom yɛn kɔ na yɛn konkotie ensɛm a Anass ankasa ɛde to dwa na ansa na ɛbɛkɔ no ɔwɔ ensɛm kan bi afa hyɛ comment section like na hyɛ ma Akuffo nso ensa entumi enka bi aha ɛyɛ POG Media so meda wanse.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I stand before you not just as a journalist, but as a witness to history, a child of Ghana's turbulent past, and a soldier in the fight for truth. Yesterday in the Essex County Superior Court of New Jersey, an 8-member jury delivered a unanimous verdict holding Kennedy Ejapong, former Ghanaian MP, liable for defamation and awarding damages of $18 million. The ruling is more than a legal victory. It is a profound affirmation that truth matters, that justice is not a privilege of the powerful, and that the arc of history does indeed bend towards righteousness. My story begins long before this moment. I was born at the 37 Military Barracks in Accra, the son of the soldier who served in an era where power belonged to those who wielded the gun. I grew up watching my nation transition from military rule to democracy, witnessing firsthand the struggle of ordinary Ghanaians yearning for justice, transparency, and accountability. When Ghana finally embraced democracy, I knew that safeguarding it required more than just laws. It needed the unyielding courage of those willing to hold power accountable. That is why I chose journalism, not as a career, but as a calling. Over the years, my team and I have exposed corruption at the highest levels, from the corridors of politics to the halls of justice. But in fighting the corrupt, one becomes a target. Mr. Japan, in a desperate bid to silence me, labeled me a land grabber, an extortionist, a murderer, a tax evader, and a blackmailer who ought to be hanged. These were not just lies. They were calculated attempts to destroy my credibility and put my life in danger. While Ghana's legal system failed to deliver justice in 2018, the US court upheld truth. This case was not easy. Proving defamation in the United States requires establishing actual malice by a clear and convincing evidence standard, one of the highest legal thresholds in the world. That the jury ruled 8-0 on every count is a testament to the fact that Mr. Japan acted with reckless disregard. Regrettably, Ghana's justice system has not always lived up to the principles of fairness and impartiality. When I sued Mr. Japan in 2018, despite his inability to legally substantiate his allegations, the court ruled against me, with Justice Barr scandalously branding me a terrorist instead of adjudicating the facts before him. This miscarriage of justice was later condemned by Supreme Court Justice Kolende, who rightly described it as a violent abuse of judicial authority. My fight has never been for personal gain, but for the soul of Ghana's democracy. This victory in the US sends a powerful message. The media cannot be silenced, truth cannot be buried, and those who wield power must be held accountable. Let this moment be a wake-up call to all who seek to erode the foundations of justice in Ghana. Let it remind us that democracy is not just about elections, but institutions that uphold the truth, courts that deliver justice without fear or favor, and citizens who refuse to accept corruption as the norm. To my legal team, Andrew Dihare Esquire, Atawomega Esquire, Evans Salasi Adeka Esquire, and Єxp0sėy Esquire, I am forever grateful for your dedication to justice. And to my supporters in Ghana and around the world, your unwavering belief in the fight strengthens my resolve. The battle against corruption continues. We will name, shame, and jail. Ghana deserves better, and I will never stop fighting for a future where justice is not a privilege of the powerful, but the right of every citizen. Thank you.
Constitutional lawyer, Mama. Honorable Kennedy Japan Anass accept the buy. One with discussions in that no. One with discussions now you walk around Anass Aremeyaw Anass. Only Kennedy Japan accept that see New Jersey. Court now and New Jersey case no mudi no. And now me follow story no. And I me imagine say me person me yamu research kakra. So I started asking questions. And I'm starting say my catch say your mobile phone e cry no. Bibia was so. Enti me to ano me mabrofo nhwam yo. Mo na mo bubrofo me bubrofo. Ana me sha say me person me ya research kakra na me bisa kwan ya san krofo no mo fa so di omasem. And you see Ghana ha ade ba ko a ha ye ne say yama enkrofo bi de power bi intimidate yen ehunahuna yen enti obi kwa timi fro ya sankrofo ya wukoko masem de ya jai ka o no be ye wusi yo so ahu ama intimidate ya hye so. We claim say we are in a democratic state, but America freedom of speech Ghana ha. And some na ye cano, most of them it is because amma ye come from hono e no kra. Enti na me timi nya kokodro na maka. Yet me a group of people tied to be Addo so near the unhuna. Ni ayo sa ye de ye nkayasem na ye kamo sa na munya nipa. Munya nipa na mte Ghana ha bi. Anya aduane ayedie fufuo ni banku ni hausa kwakwa ni abetie no anya anu abi de nyina yedi wo Ghana ha ba ye de enkwofo bi atutu group bi mu sa enkwofo de enkom asem sa enkwofo no so na epira yen sa enkwofo no na epira yen hwe me pese Ghana ha ho me ka asa asem nto ba se nkamenya enkenya asem ketewa bi na kofa ye judicial process ni mu kakra. You understand, say, any partner Ghana haka say, ye judiciary, and ye man shut down koye, near your total overhauling. You understand? Meaning Jamaica. Some of the things that I know, and some of the things that me personally, my witness, no. Some of the things, me ankasa me de mania hu, me ankasa kwa me nwo bubino. Sha. Say ya careful ahụ ya ma judicial system na no trust no e breaki totally ya be die dokono kwa and bet you and kakra me dey catch chief justice ma me toku no trust na Ghana for wa former judicial system no it is breaking down. Adanti na Ghana has say yetimi tina say e predict ruling. Yet me tina hane aya discussion asem ya wakoti ambeba no makase and pass so ade chinaba. And you see Canada Japan etam Anass Aremeyaw wani ni nya wa Ghana ha court no eno no de ko New Jersey ekwaye evidence okodu no maka cha masa moye ni mu court no say de sitie one evidence ra de aba no say ye mo court ruling say defamation say hwan no ye fanya adwuma. It tells you how your judiciary, you're running it down because of political favoritism. Lawyer, you're not your friend Paul. So, lawyer, good morning.
Good morning, yeah.
Lawyer, good morning.
Good morning, Mamiya.
Hello, lawyer. More shot lawyer, Homano, and Famamina, and Tomina Fayentimi, and Newcomo. So, I'm telling you, Kennedy Akuffo kwa Japan etam ruling na ye de man wo Ghana ha e de tia Anass Aremeyaw Anass e de kopia mu New Jersey o de kwama court no say ai defamation na Anass de me aba ha no e no kra no me ne de akwa Ghana court am ya ruling ama me omo ya no maka ja sa mo judiciary ne ye trust ye fa nya adwuma You see how you're running down your judiciary, your judicial system, you're running it down. I say, we go outside Ghana, who you court and I say your process and say, and you're credible and you're trustworthy. You're poor mindset. And they say, you need BSA. Say, Uranas, I said, you call one year, the church of Ghana, and I ran here. Falco by from Ghana, judge for Binum Canopore. Lawyer, good morning.
Good morning, Mahama.
Lawyer, what's your maker? Hello.
Hello,
I don't know what is happening, but maintain lawyer and cry, maintain. Maybe I say yeah, share issue no. Lawyer, what's your maker? Lawyer, good morning.
Good morning, Mahama.
Bakwadi
Bibiaye.
Yeah, the nyamiase. Why don't my dear kind my baby so say Anass Aremeyaw Anass investigative journalist Ghana. Nasama defamation case against Kennedy Akuffo Japan de call New Jersey. Say court wa kesiye pantena senior assembly and run a ruling by ruling diama Anass say Kennedy enter $18 million and for mano as patasika so with good Anass animase. Dear the kind we are processing from Ghana, the copy New Jersey. And the can't fire judicial system who Ghana.
Yeah, make kafa yet, you know. Metisana was supply ye. Near met me, Akado, and say, oh, say, Ghana for a symbol, Bakubi, Mahama, you see, a very university of Kunasono. Sankofa, this is a real final Sankofa, Yenchi. Ghana, ye do the beer. Yen somebody, a woman, no. I did him well could do MPP NDC. Now, I'm going to make you straight and your mechanism. Constitutional Review Committee, no, I think S1. And Kobo Fanka new constitutional airbag was said. President Vindicated to me, my money to me. My only judges and found court of appeal in the Supreme Court. Because they are Shannon Akuffo. They need more power once some to see no correct anyone court of appeal and the Supreme Court. That no Mahama our day and idea woman honestly yet the same thing. Never the Sanoa. Let's just say, and you'll be the Kumanchi, and your work Yakon or didn't Akroma. Now, you were quite the prayer, your fossil. At least not Ghana Bar Association, lawyer, for Baton Kune, Ghana. What will bet to make it panel a woman? Now, yet they are persuaded a judge for you. Never one say that High Court judge way. Young year call when you put in some PR. What more just so good, yes, sharp. I want to be a court of appeal and Supreme Court. And yes, you are there listed with this. I say a two swabos, I say the number of 1 hour stadium. It is a dependent of doing that. When you decide, yeah, PPP president and MPP president and PPP president and I don't call.
Yeah.
Or what was so in the mind. Yes, sir, what you mean here to my papa because of any when you're Ghana bar at the Ashan. Yet, other judges are air balanced. Everyone near your walk court of appeal in the Supreme Court. No one so as no one a good judgment. Now, Mrs. Yeah, President is an army president to only see your bequeath. So I appointed MPP lawyer Davis in the year of court of appeal. That's always the way a political appointment. It's my way of my judgment here. I always say MPP judgment. Or mining in new constitutional review committee, meaning so because social media and to mobile. Often you be fire appointment,
okay.
Because they are saying my memory judgment and so. And they say, yeah, they are some aqua court, and aqua ban say, ruling be in a very different way.
Yeah.
And a cocoa PA. On my fofroso. Na near Tiani says, or mine, yan, on set your Supreme Court, Massey. No, what can say beer? Supreme Court di asabina bi to ko ba bi anye de bi dabi won share mra no ase entia no na ma Anass tumi man sami koko pie ba bia e koko pie na ne awro ko ne se na ka ya hwehwe se e wo court no ebetumi afoa yede ne so na de no nyam kase e de abre Ghana court no wa Ghana court na sam ne ko high court ne e tuwa ya kwa chiri ntini ina na pape odi na dansi ya boya de no efuye ni ametimi akano enese ebabua ye judicial system ya na wo kan ho asedi mo shia bibi sa ade a wo ye wo wiase bia there is a third eye watching you you are tossing the answer and depends on the you show why na can say ana why na da aso da say debi judgment ya Ghana court make we are your purpose say a purpose to pass the good who to the good who every in Nadia a papa say adansidie krata ewo baby ama ada say must wait one ya bogu kwasia anka Ghana court no kwa kan ya mai ni na America so nya wo beti watemu ama Trump kwa kasa de bia issue as reference point it is a say no wo pisa ameno the attendant say eba boa me ya judge for no asua nyansa say there is always a third eye watching you. The second thing of the and say, when Pia ye fast wa ukoko do hono. When Pia ye fast wa ukoko do a hono. Aya court of appeal and Supreme Court. Ya ma will MC sa kwa in the so. Sabi atamas na do ko e Mahama na do ko e Akuffo na do ko. Na wo sa wo ba ba so wo man. Now what they attention they never be human attention because I who Sepia Mikuta Masasi and I Mikuta Dimitia. Me a Dimibaka Jina court. No, Pia or Jina will not show me Dimua, no, a Samano, a dear Tiami. Auntie is Auntie Titi Mammy South, Anass Aremeyaw Anass, one Koya Anass. I know yet different persons here, one in the beer. United States cry at you on visa. Na campus when you go, you better ticket a copy that place you are. Let us and Ghana had your tiha. Sir, as someone waiting for and waiting for. Thousands. Nipa pim. Actual Manso Ghana. So we think we himself one ready for a mummy and the Benya access. And the Aqua Scotch what a butcher. And also the go through a manone. Sanya Anass dele de akoy ni nyinanti na make say ya judge for ni say kwan pia ye faso ye de ukoko pie hono the president bi ye yi wa say whatever it is cha ufuru mafi ho na fe ye wa adwem say wo de attention ne de be ye adwuma na wa nya sa de a me gidi say animkwasi abeka e train ye sisi abi because ni abe no crap wo bi say e ye animkwasi ma court judicial system in Nina. Now, I did my form, it even catch your say. And now, see any America for you now. Here you see the same system. You know, English language, you see the same system. And that's free now. That judgment, the same kind of lawyers, any judge for. Ever copy. No much as here, you see as reference point. And when your name, and when I am the president. Judicial president. It's more or less the Siano, the America for a boy, your president, but the actually in our welcome, America for the impose on us. Into a yard at the same time, no air and here, Medasi.
Medase papa palaya watch and it's ya mami no pay mami na sena minja na koto wadwuma se ebedi nkomo lawyer ya not from pon na ye na kwakodi nkomo no waben wo mramu pa na eno na watch and it's ya no I think say going forward constitutional review committee na president Mahama tie no senior lawyer can never be say yen factor in because it's like judiciary no political favoritism be awuram eti amasa politician be the asem bi kwakwoto a judge awati asem no so no membu amana nkwa ha bi say enti ama integrity ene obua na bata ya judges ne ho no Madam Makano Cratch ye judges and say, one a gun of wood dim comma, any padudu balusu trust, judiciary no a dose for papa. Anything as some be quite to a gun for to me predict as some social media. So as some way they say anything about one will Richard Sky, sir LGBT one case in order quarter no. Ghana for predicting as some no a season kakanga Ghana for shall say oh as some you are the quarter no bear as on fret. Did you want for a journey? A journey, sir. Ya two abano every year. Nasa woman who said, and Akuffo do elusua. After the case, you know, on bed dismiss. Ghana for your predicting ruling, no. Emma never see super, and that is what is exactly you see. It's for said Ghana for your bedroom purpose was a some power quarter. Yet, social media a predictive ruling. Emma ni bomb pepe no. There's something wrong somewhere. Mofa phone line onto TV no so mama na me of course kakra na fe ye twa ye ho emra ne meto aso na adwuma no said that me do be kom kakra na wan hu sania omo process no esi etie ye trans ne ye paper review na me do be for process ni mo said ya wo mo eye no ama enra ruling no e ba ye no I'll walk you through the process so that we be hu difference a ewo Wamu court system no any yen de no entem. What to make a good morning?
Good morning.
Odini baby afre me free.
Okay, abusia wene ensema ekoso ewo political highway so Anass Aremeyaw Anass and say or date sa ensem no ebetu da yen so ye de bremo. Ye beda ma system o jepene kokoti sa audio no e de MI aha POG Media so beda ma say